Hi everyone, it's Jill from Jilly Bean Studio. I hope you are well and I hope you have some creative time today. I'm going to do a little sketching and stickering and writing today and some gratitude journaling later. I love this little cedar tree that we planted in our yard, such a cutie. So today's journal session will be in my Hobonichi Day-Free. I hope whatever journal you have, whether it's a composition notebook or anything that brings you joy in your journaling, you'll grab your supplies in your journal and join in. I am setting up a layout today that I usually do in my Hobonichi, which is a week in review. And later I hope to get to my junk journal, which is also another current journal, but today it's one of those days I'm going to take things one step at a time. So in the Hobonichi spread, I had a funny conversation this week. We had some company over. I don't know, is company an old school word? Friends over. We were hanging out, and this person was sitting in a chair that's similar to this. It is definitely not these colors. I decided to use creative license in my sketch of this chair. I like the bird I'm pointing to is a Katie Daisy illustration, both those birds, and I was inspired to bring those colors into my journal today. And anyways, this lovely person was sitting in the chair, and as we were chit-chatting away, she said, "I really love this chair." And I said, "I do too. It's great for reading." And then it struck me that I have not read in that chair. I can't even remember the last time. And it is a perfect chair for reading. So I have in my weekend plans the definite plan to do some reading in that chair. I don't know why. Do you ever do that? You have certain things that you know you've enjoyed and right there in front of you. So a little reading gratitude today for that. And I have this Ex Libris book plate on the side, and that came from the Graphics Fairy. I will link them in the description box below. They have a free site with tons of digital downloads, and then if you want to join their subscription site, they have that too. So I have sketched this chair out with a little bit of pencil. I had done that previously before the journaling session, just looking at my chair in my living room, and now this is way overboard artistic license. But I love to doodle and embellish, so I'm just adding with the micron, few dots and some flowers and things like that. And I'm not a person who uses colored pencils a lot, and one of my journaling goals has been, and I use the word goals lightly because I really am just go with the flow, is to use different supplies in my journal. And I don't know, do you do that? Is it an experimental place for you? I really enjoy experimenting, and so I used Derwent color pencils and just went in with a light background. It's definitely the pinks and the greens that, again, have inspired me by those Katie Daisy birds that I just love her papers and prints that I put in on the bottom right. So more doodling and relaxing, and I think overall this session was very relaxed for me, and I find that I just take my time and go back and forth with a little bit of patterning when I doodle. I really enjoy that. So I hope you are enjoying your fall journaling or whatever season it is, wherever you are. I have been enjoying the fall weather. In fact, it's really chilly now in the mornings. The frost is coming out in New England. And later, when I took the pictures of this journal spread, I always like to go outside, and I had a nice little fall surprise happen. So I'll save that to the end. Dun, dun, dun. So now I am going in, excuse me, pardon me, the fall weather is definitely affecting some of my some of my allergies. I'm just going in with some of the stickers that I got from the Dollar Tree. They're a bumblebee theme, and I'm putting in just a little bit of journaling from the week in review. I have a project I want to outline, and I'm starting to think about Thanksgiving plans. It looks like I am going to host. There might be 8 to 10 of us, so it's not huge, but I have to start thinking about what that's going to look like and talk to family and friends about that. So that is going in the journal in the week in review. And now on the left-hand side, I love these Tim Holtz quotes and stickers. These are actually, I guess they're more definitions than quotes, but they're things they say: be kind always, life is on your side, everything's going to be okay. So I love those, and I'm almost, in my mind, I'm thinking about making a border that sort of is, I don't know, I have the birds on the right that sort of matches on the left-hand side, a little bit of a border across the 2-page spread. So, and now here's a little bit of a disaster. It started out, I thought that my writing was dry, and there we go. My micron wasn't dry. And I love these quick sticks. They are a quick drying tempera paint. I go to them a lot for a quick background, and now I'm not happy. I definitely smudged it. I know that I've done this before where you can just go over the top, but clearly my drying time was off. So I decided to save the spread, and it was, it took a little doing over here to just go over the spread with some washi tape, and I love it. So a good journaling idea and tip is when you smudge something, put something else over it. So again, there was a lot of sticking today, sticking on washing tape, putting on stickers. So I decided I'll just put these washi tape strips over the top and journal in between. So that's how that turned out. Have you had journaling problems? I would love to know how you have saved your spread, and just, I guess that's right, all about creative thinking and creative journaling is just, it doesn't always work out, so you go to plan B. And so just going in with a little bit of a vine doodle there in between, because that really wasn't a big enough spot to journal after I put down the washi tape. And now I am journaling about my reading plans on the left. And I do have a pile of good books actually, so I'm hoping to definitely get to one this weekend. There's one particular one I have in mind that I'm really excited to read. And if you've seen any of my previous videos, that book sticker has been lingering. I just love it. It's so simple, but I have definitely been hoarding it. So today is the day it goes in. And I know many creative journalers hoard their supplies. You just keep them around. You love them. And today's the day I let that book sticker go. So I like it because I think it's really cute. It looks like the Katy Daisy birds are having a little chat about books on the bottom right. So a few more of those Tim Holtz stickers. This one is, it says energy, adequate or abundant amount of such power. And I'm hoping for getting some good projects done. I don't know, do you set up some fall projects for yourself? I have some fun, creative ones, and then I have some not fun organizing, and I probably should do some closet cleaning, to be honest, and do a Goodwill or Salvation Army bag, because I'm feeling it's that time of year to maybe change over some of the old sweaters that I'm not using, and some of the things I could definitely just clean out and do some organizing. So we'll see if I actually get to that. But it's definitely something I'm thinking about in this journal session. And then I put in these treat stickers. I felt the journal spread needed just a little more, a pop of color. The left-hand side is a little less colorful, and I'm looking through my stickers. I was thinking about putting these really fun donuts in and decided against that. I decided I would just go in instead with some dots. So I will add another journaling idea is when you feel your pages are not cohesive, or you just, you want your spread to kind of flow a little bit, when in doubt, use dots. So these are dot pens I've had in my stash for a while. I really like them, and it just is, they're fun to use, and it sort of can bring the colors in your pages together. So a week in review for me in my journal, and just enjoying the last little splashes of colors. I was looking for a yellow dot pen. I know I have one somewhere. I couldn't find it. So I just went in with this, I think this is a Sharpie, and just did the dots and little circles there. So on the home stretch, really enjoying this fall journal session and having some fun with stickers, writing, and sketching. And here we go. When I went to take the picture of the journal spread, I found these leaves outside and added them to the spread. So happy fall journaling, or whatever journaling you're doing now. I really appreciate you stopping by my channel. Thank you so much for watching.